Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bish, I gots to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
All right. Yo, what's up? How's it going? We're fucking back at it again today. Doing some of the dumbest shit you could imagine. So I'm just going to show off what I have right now. And I'm going to get the stream starting soon out of here. Hold on, I have to exit out real quick. I just have to align some shit in my fucking browser. Alright, let me run this shit again. Blind Daughter. Damn, that's a brutal name, dude. That's fucking rich, man. Is he, I didn't watch the last casino of him, mocking Charlie Kirk. I was just too mad about it. I couldn't watch it at that time. But, yo, fuck Rich. Anyway, so we're making this Morrowind type game. He's going to throw some fireballs at us. Essentially what they do right now is throw fireballs until they have no more magic, and then they come and try and beat us. So we can dodge their attacks. I have like a dodge backwards like this, and then I can swing at them. And then as soon as he gets enough magic, he's going to start using the fireballs again. Pretty standard, like, you know, stuff. I think I need to make it, we need to slow him down a little bit. That hits too fast now. And he's broken when he goes in, when he runs out of stamina and he can't attack anymore and he can't use any more magic. He blocks and he's supposed to be walking backwards. But instead of walking, he just kind of like hovers. So, oh shit. So yeah, he's going to keep doing that and we're going to have to like trace him down and beat him to death. And we are actually out of stamina. We can't attack right now. We don't have enough to swing our axe, so... I might have to change the regen rates. I'm going to have to mess around with that. How's it going, Kibble Bits? Can we kill him yet? I don't think so. Oh, he just killed us. Nice. So, I mean, there are actually starting to be, like, effective enemies that can do this. What are we doing today? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. The animation's fucked up too. I gotta slow it down. I gotta change the day-night cycle. I made a YouTube short earlier today and it looked like shit. I gotta fucking get better at actual video production so I can promote this game or whatever. We also have these plants. The idea is to put these in and have them be part of the quest. I guess I could do that today. I need to work on... I guess if we go back to the Winged Devil, the way that he keeps flying backwards like that is not good. We got to fix that. Where is that? Right here. So in our state machine, he's going from attack. He doesn't have enough, so he goes into this block state. And in the block state, we just move backwards, but we're only playing the one animation like that. And then we pick our block direction and we move backwards. This is a function I had ChatGPT write, so it basically just moves us backwards. And what I need to do is have it kind of move backwards and then stop, and then move backwards and then stop. I guess what we should do, Pirate Software could help with the shorts. Yeah, I'll play those little gay games for PDFs for pedophiles. I'll play Heartbound and Delta Ruin, and I'll go and try and get a bunch of young 11-year-old followers like him. I'll be that fucking guy. No, I think I'll make big adult games for adult people. Yeah, Pirate Software. That guy's fucking funny though. That guy sucks. What else do we need? Damn, I was doing a game for the Kiwi Farms Game Jam at one point, and I almost got Ralph to do voice lines for it. It was going to be Gonzalo Lira, Escape from Ukraine, and I just didn't have time to finish it or didn't have time to work on it. And plus, I knew it was like there was nowhere I could bring this and showcase it because it would be immediately hated by everyone. So I was like, let's just not do that right now. But I had reached out to Ralph, and he said that he would do the voice lines at one point. I think it was Ralph. It was in his Discord server. I'm pretty sure it was the real him. But I never like recontacted him because I never went along with it and didn't have time to finish it. But if I do get a game going like this, I will reach out to him for voice lines, and I will pay him. Maybe he can get an AC unit in that little shack of his. All right. They changed the default Kick profile picture and it looks fugly. I haven't even seen it yet. I have to go take a look at it. So to get this guy in block, what fucking animations do I even have? Let me go to my Winged Devil over here. So I'm using this block attack like that. And it's just shooting him backwards. So I guess I should have him block, and then every now and again he should do this dodge, because we have this like dodge backwards like that. So I should add that in our script. So we have a states.block. Do we have a states.dodge? I don't think so. Attack, dig, sneak, creep, altered, alerted, unalerted. Okay, we need a D-O-D-G-E, a dodge. And we'll go right here. I'll put it under the block state. Right here. States dot, what do we say? Dodge. D-O-D-J-E. Doge. Whatever. So this is just a match statement, so it's just going to match whatever current state we have. And we'll say pass right now. But what we need to do is just play the animation. So we'll get the animation player. We're going to use this line right here to make sure it's the first tick of that state. So it only does it one time. And we'll play the, instead of block, we're going to play the one that we just showed off, the dodge. And so what we need to do is have the block, and then I think what I'm going to do is when the player starts closing in to attack, we'll have him jump back. That's also going to cost a little bit of stamina, probably less than the actual attack, but it'll take his stamina back down to 0. Yeah, because then he'll still be regaining magic, so he's going to get those spells back up before you can hit him. I think that's a good idea. Cool. So yeah, we'll do this. What we're gonna have to do is take some stamina from the devil, and yeah, we're going to create iframes by let's see. So we have this collision shape for the devil, and this is what the player actually hits. So what we can do is set it to is that what we're hitting? It is. Damn. We could set it to disabled, but that would disable the whole body. So I think what we'll do, I might end up making a different area for him to be hit with. That might make more sense. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do for now. I'll make that into a area 3D. So this will be the actual collision that the player will hit from now on. I'm going to have to change that. We're going to call this, we're going to call it the Devil Hitbox. The Devil's Hitbox. I used to use Godot, but now I use Pygame. I like that it's more code focused. Sober Regatta. That's a great fucking... That's a great username, dude. Yeah, I'm not as good. I'm really bad at object-oriented programming, to be honest. So I like that Godot has kind of made everything modular by making these things like this. And I've been working in Godot so long, it's probably better for me to stick with it. But when I first started to learn to code, I was using Pygame and stuff like that, and just pure Python. Oh yeah, the drama around it. Yeah, the thing is, I made my name before Godot became known as like the gay game engine, the one for fags. So I was like, shit, this sucks. But I was like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fucking change the name just because like the author is some gay dude? No. And it's not even about like the gay dude or whatever. It was like the guy was like, oh, we want to see your communist games, we want to see your woke games or whatever, which is like, who gives a fuck? I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? And what we could do is, and I saw the Redo, the Redot community, are the ones that were doing the Redot or whatever, the other Redo, the other game engine. But I really didn't see much of a difference between them. I was like, you know, if there was like a Sweetie Squad engine, that's probably the one I would want. The Kino Casino engine. That's the one I'm looking for. So it's like, whatever. I'm just going to might as well use my enemy's tools against them. Someone's got to make the non-gay games for real. There's always got to be like all these like big developers, just like Pirate Software, are like play my little like overly cutesy game. That's definitely not like I don't know. It's definitely not a call for like me to be someone like Destiny. You know what I mean? Birds of a feather flock together. Is what I'm trying to say. It's probably something. What's his name? Who's that guy who got kicked off the biggest problem in the universe? Vito. Yeah, I bet Vito and them play the same games. Fork Godot and make the Sector engine 100% profit. Yeah, that's what I want to do. It's gonna be Gunt Dough. It'll be a big picture of Ralph on the front. And every time it crashes, it's gonna be like an image of Ralph falling down and hitting all the beer cans around him and piss falling all over him. Yeah, Godot. That's so based. All right, let's fucking. I want to do a bone attachment here, and this probably is gonna end up working terribly for me, but we're gonna do it. So if I add this to the bone attachment. And I take this bone attachment and I attach it to his chest. Spine. And let me save. And now if I run the animation, I think I have to... Let me exit out of the scene and then come back. Because sometimes it takes a second to load. It'll like load in the wrong position. Then you'll change it all around. Okay, maybe it is in the right position. Maybe I did fuck that up. Let's go to Devil's Hitbox and we'll turn the transform back to 0, I guess. Oh, the scale's all fucked up. Interesting. Well, now it's good. Now we just need to go to this shape and change the shape. Disabled, false. All right. Let me spin this thing around. It's really small for some fucking reason. Yeah, I think because my character model is scaled, it's like scaled itself, and now it wants to be really small with the world. I have no idea. I think it should work, though. All I'm trying to do is give this guy like a torso that we can hit. That's separate from the this shape here, because... If we basically do the collision on the purple shape, it's going to turn it off for the world, so he'll fall right through the floor. So we have to have a separate shape to turn off that the player can't hit. That will actually account for like what you're hitting. And so we probably want to do that here. And let me just turn off the fucking blue one if I can. I'm going to turn off the navigation. We're turning off that hitbox. Okay, that's for his club. Where is the other one? Down here. That's his detection area. And then this is the collision shape. Alright, so I think I can take multiple of these and attach them and kind of map out his body. And I think that's what I'm going to attempt to do. That might be stupid, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's just duplicate it. It doesn't have to be exact, and we're going to have to change the bones. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're all going to have to be with different bones. It's not going to be that easy. Fuck it. I shouldn't even be doing it this way. Yeah, let's delete those. I think I'll do that on my own times. That's going to be really boring to watch. Let's just see how well it works if I just make this a little bit bigger for right now. I really just need it for testing. I don't need it to be perfect. I really need to do more research into like how I should map his body to collision. So, has there ever been a junk hitbox in an RPG? I don't think there ever has been. I think every single one has been flawless. So, that should be good enough. I feel like that'll do it. If he gets hit in the leg, he's going to tank it. So, I mean, my favorite game is Dark Souls 2, and that had some of the worst hitboxes ever. So we need to go to collision and turn this into enemy. Let's see what we have. Enemy melee. I think I need to do another layer because I have enemy and then I have like, I think I need like enemy hitboxes. Enemy hurt box is what I'm going to call it. Enemy hurt box. And we'll do that. Oh shit. That's right. I have to actually close this fucking thing. Where is it? Enemy detection. Enemy hurt box. So we'll put it on that layer. And it should only collide with the... Actually, we don't really need to check for anything. It's going to... Because we're going to be checking for collisions with that. So... basically our weapons check for collision with his chest, so his chest doesn't need to check for collision with our weapons because there's no reason to double check it. So, yeah, let's try that. I need to change how it's going to interact though, so we need to go to the player script and save, and then when I go to, where's the player? So compute melee damage. All right. If body.has method.take damage. Oh, so we're only getting bodies right now. Fuck. So I'd have to change this to an area as well. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me take a look at this. Control F. On weapon hitbox, body entered. So we're actually connecting this signal when we change weapons. So I would have to connect another signal for area entered. Which, whatever, we're gonna have to do this anyway, so we might as well do it now. Yeah, let me see what signals I have. Let me just go to, where is it? Player. And we're going to have a collision shape like this on a machete. And we're just looking at these these signals to see what we have. On the area, sorry. So right now I'm using body entered, so we were only checking for bodies, but we're now needing to check for an area, so we're going to do this one as well. Yeah, so it's just area entered. Okay. Let me grab this. Control C. And we'll say on weapon hitbox body entered, on weapon hitbox area entered. So we should be connecting that signal now too. And let's just do it for this one. Oh, that's actually a wand. No, that's a sword, so we are going to need it. What's the problem here? Oh, we don't have that declared. We have to go make that. That's right. We got to take this function and all right, we got to bring it down. I'm going to put it down here where the other one is, just so there's not a lot of confusion. Right here. All right, we'll take that. We'll do that thing on the end, whatever the fuck it's called, func, and then we'll go here and say pass, and we're going to be passing in the area. And then, what's the problem here? The parameter area is never used in the function. Oh yeah, go fuck yourself. I don't care. All right, let's. We're going to grab this right here. This is basically what we're going to do now. Except we don't have the body, so I'm going to just hit my alt on these and we'll do area. There we go. And area and area. Nice. We need to get rid of that, right? Cool. So this signal should be hooked up when we change weapons, and we should be doing damage to that area. The problem is this. Our area if has method, so we need to get its parent. Let's see. Because we're going to be on the... What the fuck is it at? Winged Devil. Here we go. So we're going to be on this hitbox right here. So we're going to have to say like get parent dot get parent dot get parent dot get parent dot get parent. So can we do how would I get the top level node? Can I say like get owner, or is that not an acceptable way to do it? Let me ask ChatGPT. How would I get the top level node? I'm getting an area, but I want my enemy. Dot root. Oh. Let's see. I'll try root. Owner. This is the way that I've done it. What about dot root? What about dot root? Returns the viewport tool entrance to the entire scene. I don't know. We'll test it. What does it say? What root usually means? Returns the viewport root of the entire scene tree. Not your enemy. Okay. I believe that's right. So what I want is... what the fuck do I want again? Owner. We're going to try owner. I think that's the way to go. So in our player... what the fuck is our player? We're going to say area dot owner dot has method. And then area dot owner dot take damage. Let's see if that works. That might not work, but we're going to try it. Compute melee damage area. What are you doing with that? Target node 3D. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do that here. Area dot owner. Cool. And then we're gonna do that here. Owner. Awesome. Perfect. Let's see if that works. Yeah. All right, let's see if we have collision. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let me switch to my hatchet and try and hatchet these guys. I think he's just throwing stuff at me. Oh, I did hit him. Okay, I can do damage. Nice. So it did work. I'm not a complete idiot. Cool. So what do we do all that work for again? Now we can put the dodge in there. And it'll feel better for the player. Cool. So you could call it Baldo. Is that what you're saying? I should call it Baldot? Pronounced Baldo, actually. I think that would be Ricada's. That would be Ricada's fork of Godot. Baldo. All right. But what am I trying to do here? Let's go back to our... Where's our fucking winged devil? Right here. Right here. Sorry, my lower back is fucked right now. Vibraldo, yeah. Get your new fork of Vibraldo. Vibraldo energy. So we have this dodge. How am I going to create the iframes? I did it somewhere before. Our player's making iframes. How did he do it? Let's take a look at that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do it. Write me a function to make an iframe. Actually, you know, that's right. We don't need the iframe anymore. We just need to do the... That was the whole reason I made the animation, because now he'll be moving backwards, and hopefully he won't get hit. Let's take a look at the animation and see how close it is. If we do need to disable it or not. I'll show you what I mean. So we have the Winged Devil, and he's going to be playing this this dodge animation. So, okay, yeah, I guess we should actually disable it, because he's not really moving that far back. Well, I guess we'll have him be moving backwards. I don't know. I guess we could adjust this more. I don't think that's a good idea, though. We'll probably give him backwards inertia. That's probably what we'll do. That'll be easier. So let me go down to when we're moving him backwards in the block. Where is that block thing? Oh, this is not the right one. We need to go to the... Where is that bastard? The fuck? I have way too many scripts. Winged Devil. Alright, so when we move between points, chase player. Where's the one where we get the backwards? Here we go. Pick block direction. This is the one I want. Away. Awesome. Cool. So I want to grab this right here. And I'm going to place that inside of my state. So when we're in the dodge, we're going to be moving backwards, but at a slower pace. I mean, not the dodge, sorry. Let me just get this shit in here. What I mean to say is Bam. Alright, if not player. Oh, we need to come back one. There we go. So this block direction is where we need to move, and we need to do this thing right here as well. So we're going to Control C, paste that there. What is block dir? Is this like a global fucking thing? I thought that was a local variable. That is a global variable. Oh, good. Well, you know what? If our code is good, it shouldn't matter, right? And block backpedal speed, we need to do dodge backpedal speed. And then, of course, we have to create that variable somewhere. So I'm going to Control C, and I'm going to go here, and I just got to figure out where that is. Awesome. So I'm going to do some other stuff at export var dodge block pedal speed, and this will be a float. I guess we'll make it like 10. It'll be pretty quick. So we'll see how far back he moves off that, and it should just away. He should do it for a few seconds. So we need to basically have him turn this on and then turn it off real quick. So let's see, how am I going to do that? I basically am doing that. Put it inside of a timer somehow. Or I could like basically start and stop it with the animation. It's actually kind of a little confusing. So we're coming into the state, we play the dodge animation. If we don't have a player, we'll just set the thing to backwards, which shouldn't be the case. Basically meaning that we're just gonna walk backwards. We'll dodge backwards. Here we're setting what we're trying to get away from. Here we're setting a random angle, which we don't actually need. We can get rid of that. There's no reason for that anymore. Basis. So we just need to take our basis and multiply it by the away to give us a backwards vector. Because we're just dodging straight backwards. And then after, what, like 10 seconds or something, we shouldn't be doing that anymore. I'm going to take this. Go here. I'll put that in, and I'll say, here is my dodge function. I need this to only apply the backwards movement based on a vector like the iframes you did for the player, so I can have him move back based on a certain amount of frames. You do that, you fuck. Yes, I want the enemy's dodge to behave like my player's iframes, only the backwards push for a short window. This is like a programming pattern I'm not really familiar with, but this will help me here. Cool. So this is what I do when I enter the dodge, and then we're going to have this at the top. This will be all of our variables. So I'm actually going to start adding this shit in. We've used a lot of ChatGPT because it's just much better. I already have that one. Awesome. Cool. It's funny because I'm like, you know, following its example, but it's learning from me as well. Iframe time left. All right. Let's grab all this. I'm sure I'm going to have to tune it up a little bit, but it's whatever. So this will be our dodge. Let me move it over. Get out of here. What, how do I fucking VS Code? I think that should be back here. Choose backwards direction. Awesome. Where's our move and slide though? Oh, I guess I needed all that code plus this one. What are you fucking talking about? ChatGPT. Entering the dodge. Using the dodge each frame. Oh, thank you for breaking that up for me. Okay, let's go back in here. And awesome. Over. There we go. There's our move and slide. I was like, where the fuck is our move and slide? Okay. Is invulnerable. We need to make that, right? Not declared in the current scope. I think you would add that in ChatGPT. Didn't you put that up here? I guess not. Example, mark a flag you can check and take damage, and then we're going to do that in damage. Ignore a hit during dodge iframes. Awesome. So I guess we could just put a return. Cool. So that makes sense. So let's go ahead and I guess hit that up. So I'm just going to take this and we'll make that a variable up here. At on ready var, and we'll put that in there and we'll set it equal to false. Cool. And then down here in the take damage, we have a take damage thing here. We'll say if is invulnerable, right? Invulnerable return. So we don't do any damage. Print we were in dodge. Nice. And how are we deciding dodge iframe window? These are the seconds of invulnerability and the dodge duration. Cool. So let's take a look at the animation and see how long it should be, right? I guess we'll do that. I think we should shorten it. I think we should just have like that. I don't know. I'll probably fix it in Blender just because it's not a very good animation. There's too much right there. But we'll do a dodge there. I guess 25 seconds. I mean, 0.25 seconds. So like right here is pretty much where you would dodge. Somewhere in there. All right. can't control the start of the iframes. I thought you were going to give me a vector, you fuck. A start and an end. Fucking. No editor swap. Where the fuck is... iframe time left. You've got 2 clean ways. Alright, I guess. Sorry, keep going. Sorry, keep going. Yeah, go ahead and explain it. Am I trying to make it so that different parts of the animation make the devil invulnerable? Yeah, basically, but I don't want to tie it to the animation. I know I could do a function on the animation to turn it on and off, but I want it to give me a... what it did on the player is it gave me like a vector, and it would give me like a start and a stop of the iframe. So I could put like 0.2 seconds to 0.4 seconds. And in the animation, it would start, yeah, like iframe start, iframe end, like this type shit. So this is basically what I want. A code-driven window, read the animation player time. Yeah, so... IFRC close, what does that mean? Alright, whatever. So, yeah, this is basically what I want. We're going to do that instead. Let's get rid of all of you. And perfect. Now we need to go back here. Grab this shit. Sorry if people are annoyed by my use of AI. I just try and do... try and do things my own way. Oh, that's the wrong fucking... on the dodge. Alright, we'll throw this in. Fucking, I hit the wrong button there. Oh, I hit the... fuck you. Hit the wrong button again. There we go. Alright. Fucking, let's see if we can get this shit working. Get rid of that. Well, I mean, this will work. I've seen this, because this is what I did in the player. It's just, I don't know why it didn't do this for me the first time. Okay. I think these should be backwards. Go down the fucking list here. Is there a way that I can do it for all of them? Does anybody know? Am I just a tard here doing it this way? I feel stupid doing it this way, if it's any consolation. Open iframes not found. Awesome, we gotta copy that one. Copy that code. Slam it on in there. Just some fucking helping functions. T not declared in the current scope. What is this? Dodge backpedal speed. That's right. At export var dodge backpedal speed Oh man, am I missing my other back pedal speed? No, I'm not. Okay. Float, and we set it equal to 10.0. All right. What is this? T not declared in the current scope, but it is. I guess this has to be like that. Awesome. Leave the state when the anim ends. That is playing equals false. Close iframes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this works. Very interesting. I'm just trying to. I don't know. I got to do a lot of experimentation to learn like what's going on now. Frankly. So what we need to do is find a way to flip into this dodge state. I think what we should do is when the player advances. I'm just gonna play the game real quick. We should probably put like a vector on it. Just put a vector like right in front of his face, because it's like, you know, it's basically, it's pretty effective. You know, you're just thinking like if you were a person and you were fighting someone and you see that they're coming towards you to hit you, like reactively you would either strike at them, or if you didn't have that, like the timing right, you would move backwards to dodge their strike. So right now, if we hit them, they're going to use the magic on us, and then they're going to try and beat us. So the idea is that they would be out of stamina. They would be in the block state, and then they would realize I don't have... so they're going to be in the block state like that, but I don't want them to just keep doing that. So I want them to block for a minute and stand still, or block and walk backwards, and then come and attack us. We'll then do the dodge. So like if I run in like this, so like he's going to use his fireball, another fireball. He'll try and beat us. And then if I'm running in like this, he should do the dodge now, because he's knowing like, oh, I'm coming in to kill, I'm coming in to harm him. Yeah, the moonwalking. The problem is I don't have an animation that's going to be suitable right now. But I knew I was going to have to go back to Blender and make more animations. I didn't like assume I had all the animations I needed. So yeah, I mean right now it doesn't really even feel like real combat. It just feels like you're clicking. I also need to add what do you call it? I need some type of sounds too. That'll give it some personality. It won't suck as bad. We killed him. We defeated him. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is put a raycast on him. Raycast 3D. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go here. We'll go to the inspector. I'm going to extend it negative and like maybe 5 right there. And we'll go 0 here. And I need to bring it up to be like this. And probably about like negative 3. Probably less than that. Negative 2. Oh, that's 2. So I guess you could safely assume if a player is moving into this point right here that they are going to go for a strike. I think, so if they're here, we should do a dodge. I think that would be a good way to annoy the player. And I'm going to add these to, let's add it to a node. And I want like 3 of them. So I'm just going to duplicate them like this. And instead of the Y, I want the X. So let's go here, and I'm going to do an X like that, and an X like that, and I'm going to make them shorter as well. So they're almost like whiskers or whatever, like a cat's whiskers. And we'll have that one. I think we need to maybe do a little more. I think they go out too far. I think that one should be like right here. So cool. Like, so that actually makes sense. So like the guy would be looking at you, and if you're coming in like this close, he's gonna know that you're coming in for a strike. So he'll try and dodge you if he has any stamina, and if he doesn't, then he'll just, you know, accept his fate. Cool. So we're gonna say Dodge Cast, which sounds like some type of shitty car. Introducing the new Dodge Cast. Dodge Cast 3. Oh, I did suggest, I don't know, I went to songs in the key of CWC. I saw that he posted a new video, and I suggested to him that he should do I Remember Kino-ween from the Misfits. Hold on, let me fucking... well, I would play that song, but it would copyright strike me. But if you like the Misfits, I do. I Remember Halloween is like a great song. Or I think it's just called Halloween, but I want it done with like Kino. I think that would be awesome. And I was going to post in the comment too, like if you do the music video, if you do the music, I'll do the fucking video for it. I want to do like Andy and Ashton walking around in like a bog with a flashlight, and fucking Ralph is like lurking in the bushes. That would be so fucking funny. I could make 3D models and shit. It wouldn't take that much time too. It would be pretty quick in Blender. I could do it in like 2 or 3 days after work. Yeah, alright, what the fuck am I gonna do? The devil. So we gotta check these, and I don't want this. Where the fuck is change type? Node 3D. Node 3D, there we go. So what I want to do is check these in our script. In the block state, we need to have them move backwards, and then stop, I guess. Or we could just code this out and he won't move at all. He'll just do the thing, and all these numbers will go up, but it won't matter at all. It doesn't really even matter. Doesn't even matter. So we'll just code those out for now. He's in the block state, and we'll just say we need to do another check of his stamina. If his stamina is greater than or equal to at least a tenth. If he has at least a tenth of his stamina, he should be able to do a back step. Let's just do that way. Next state equals states dot dodge. But we can't go there just so fast. Why is this tabbed over like that? Shouldn't it be back here? Dude, what? Bog Hog Interactive. Yeah, if you go on, hold on, let's see if we can, I'm actually going to pull it up really quickly. This is really funny. Shit, I fucking, every time I end up closing it. Let me bring this back over here. I'm going to pull back up Restream. But I have to, let's go, new window, work. Let's go to Turbo Squid. Ralph actually has a model. Someone made a model of him. If I look up Rage Pig, hold on. This is really funny. Rage Pig. Why aren't you fucking typing? Yeah, look at this. So this is like a 3D modeling website where you can upload models and shit. And somebody put this up there. I have no idea who it is. But that's clearly Ralph, dude. There's no one else it could be. Who made this? It's on sale. This rage pig is ready to seethe and holler at logs on the internet. This package includes a humanoid pig creature that is fully textured and rigged. It has 2 outfits, one with a cowboy hat, jogging shorts, and a black shirt with Fed written on it. The other outfit has the same shorts and t-shirts with nothing written on it, and a baseball cap. 2 props are provided, a cell phone and a whiskey bottle. Farm animals, land animals, mammals, nature, pig. It's time to get reported. Inappropriate conduct. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, that's fucking funny as shit, dude. Alright. The guy that made that has a YouTube that shows a 3D printed version, I think. Really? Damn, I gotta check that out. Because that really astounded me. I was looking for I was actually looking for a pig model to make fun of Ralph, and I found that one, and I was like, no fucking way. There's another autistic motherfucker out here making 3D models too. That's great. Okay, so we have enough stamina. We don't want to dodge straight into that state. We instead want to check if the player is hitting. So we'll say if what is it? What do I call that shit? Where's it at? Dodge cast. Here. So we're going to say for casts in was it node? Yeah, forecast in node. If casts dot is colliding, then we'll just simply go to the next state, and we'll say print we hit the player, and then I gotta go to fucking Godot. Let's go to these dodge casts. So what collision mask are we on? Yeah, so this is just what we collide with. So we're only going to collide with the player, and that's it. And are we going to hit from the inside? No. Enabled, exclude parent, collide with, bodies, and yeah. So we should only collide with the player, and I guess we'll give that a shot. We'll see if we go into the dodge state. If we have enough stamina. But we have to have at least 1/10 of our stamina, so we should be okay. It should not be a lot. So let's go ahead and try it. We need to get in front of one of these guys so they can see us. Even if we hit them, they don't see us right now, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. We have to dodge all their fireballs. They could kill us. Shit, that would be really bad. Okay. Hold on, we gotta try that again. The fireballs are too fast. I have to slow them down. And the further you get away from the fireballs, the faster they travel, which is not great. Alright, so we can still hit him. He's going to try and hit us. Get good, yeah. There was a problem calling next object over. Excuse me, what? I've never seen that error before. The fuck does that mean? There was an object iterating. I found the video you were posting it. You're posting it to Discord. Awesome, yeah. Also, if anybody else wants to join the Discord, we talk about like Kino Casino and post memes and shit. And You can share your projects there and shit. It's just the average Godot enjoyer Discord. I think there's a link in the chat. Alright. So was it the fireball that crashed, or was that him trying to change states? I believe that's what it was. Alright. Yeah. Node. What's going on here? 216. Winged Devil. Forecast in Node. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Get children. I guess I've never made that error before because I've never been that stupid before, but we'll try it now. It's more impressive than a 3D print. Huh. Let's try that. Alrighty. Get over here, you fuck. Can't touch me with your fucking fireballs, you piece of shit. Where's your stick? Oh wow, so that worked pretty well actually. He jumped right the fuck back. And then he pelted me with a fucking fireball. That's actually probably a little too effective. Yeah, we need to lower the window. Damn, that's like a Dark Souls dodge, dude. Get the fuck out of here. But, yeah, I think for tonight I'm going to have to call it just because I got work tomorrow. But thanks everyone for coming out. I do these, I'll probably stream, like, I try to stream every day. Honestly, I'm trying to just get like an hour of work done on this game at least a day. And then during Halloween, not Halloween, but during next month, I got like a horror game I'll probably work on or something. I want to do something Halloween themed. I might split up the show, do like an hour of this and then an hour of the other one. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. If you want to go check out the Discord, feel free. Or subscribe on YouTube or Kick. Like the video. Share it. You know, that'll be awesome.